Man, they real man, not with the gay shit. You niggas sick and gross me out, transforming into a bitch. I don't want that dirty pussy, little mama. I ain't spending no a trick. Don't need you to put me on. I put myself on. Just came up on another lick. Bills paid, belly full, in lack for nothing. Nigga, do me, stay in my lane. Fuck tryna be another nigga with nothing. Brainwashed and continue lied to our social media. Censor everything real good and true destruction.
That's cold.
Customers continue to complain that they can't find the products they need and want at Walmart, the seemingly invincible retail giant. If things are looking bleak for the superstore chain, what does that mean for businesses that are much smaller, much weaker, and have a lot less resources? With the holidays quickly approaching, we'll probably find out the answer to that over the coming months. Walmart continues to serve as a one-stop shop for many people, meeting their needs for groceries, clothing, appliances, entertainment, and technology. In this video, we will discuss why Walmart is falling apart right before our eyes. But before that, please like, subscribe, and click the bell button for the latest economic updates. Now let's get started. Recently, many customers have been complaining about food shortages in their local Walmart stores, particularly for frozen goods, fresh produce, and meats, and more recently, many customers have been complaining that they can no longer find chicken at the store. Numerous commentators noted that their local Walmarts had either run out of chicken or were about to, possibly due to the volume of their sales. The effects of the bird flu pandemic on its food supply chain are being felt by Walmart, the first major retailer, according to one commenter. Is there hoarding going on, or is there a production shortage? According to a restaurant owner, customers are currently buying all the chicken parts they can find because it is less expensive to buy the parts than whole chickens. Meanwhile, a superstore employee complained, "The store I work at looks like this too. We're barely getting any chicken at all. Maybe a day's worth we get per truck." In an email to Thrillist, the company acknowledged a chicken shortage in their U.S. stores, but noted that Walmart is not the only one experiencing it. With the worst avian influenza outbreak killing more than 40 million people, a representative for the retailer claimed that this is an industry issue that is not specific to Walmart and affects every chain. Even though the retailer is known for its low prices and great deals, those who were buying for Thanksgiving at Walmart were likely shocked to see the turkey prices were $109 more than they were last year, jumping from $11.18 in 2021 to $24.56 this year, according to a Business Insider report. Bird supplies of eggs, poultry, and turkey have been unusually low over the past 6 weeks, so it's safe to say that shortages were not the only unsettling thing customers have seen at the store lately. Thomas Elam, a specialist in the poultry industry, advised consumers to anticipate record prices through the end of the year. Christmas will be the same as always. He added that there had been significant effects on poultry agriculture, turkey production, and the production of broiler meat. Elam continued, and there has been general wage and salary price inflation. We are working hard with our suppliers to increase inventory as energy costs rise, and all of those factors have an impact on our retail food sectors, the Walmart spokesperson continued. But the reality is that when an industry titan that has survived even during the worst of the pandemic is still having trouble building up its inventory of daily necessities and maintaining store shelves, you know things are really bad. In fact, the expert claimed that Walmart's decision to close all of its doors on one of the busiest shopping days of the year seemed more like a strategy to hold on to their holiday inventory for the following season. That's what supermarket guru Phil Lampert noted in a recent interview. Lampert noted that the company is trying to reduce costs wherever it can, and by temporarily shuttering stores, they wouldn't have to pay their employees any extra money for working on the holiday. Earlier last month, CEO John Furner said stores would stay closed during Thanksgiving, stating that open stores during national celebrations are a thing of the past, and that all of our associates will be able to spend time with their loved ones this year. The company's profit collapsed by 24% in the first quarter alone due to an excess of unsold goods and a dearth of goods in high demand. And following a dismal earnings report, its stock shares fell by 10% in a single day. President Doug McMillon stated in September that the imbalances in Walmart's supply chain will take several quarters to correct. He also expressed concern about the effect of rising prices on American households, saying that supply chain issues and inventory shortages are as severe as he can recall in his 30 years in retail. I'm worried about the inflation rate because I believe that too many families would suffer if it were to remain at this level or increase over time. With inflation as high as it is, lower-income families cannot afford general merchandise, and the USDA predicts that food prices will increase even further, which will negatively affect retailers' sales and profits, McMillan said. Prime Yara, a retail analyst with financial services firm Edward Jones, agreed. During the holiday season last year, Outlook was negatively impacted on all fronts. Walmart reported a record-breaking sales growth of 15.1%. So the forecast for this year's holiday sales growth of just 4% emphasizes the chain's most recent struggles. Additionally, Macmillan pointed out that supply chain costs in 2022 were more than $400 million higher than expected. Executives are currently working to stabilize the company after suffering a $1 billion loss in operating income. But the issues Walmart faces in 2022 are nothing new compared to last year. There is a labor shortage in our distribution system, and there aren't enough people to stock shelves, according to former Walmart president and CEO Bill Simon. The supply chain is a mess from beginning to end, and I don't think anyone living in this country has ever seen it like this. According to a recent article in Bloomberg, Simon told Fox Business that the company's inventory management procedures could use a lot of improvement. Not only are its sales drastically slowing down, but consultants are also being hired to determine why they are stocking up so many of the wrong products. Many products quickly run out, and new stock doesn't arrive. One anonymous source noted that after a meeting with executives, they all seemed concerned about the ongoing disruptions in the process of replenishing merchandise to keep up with cost of demand and changing season. One Californian Walmart supercenter manager who preferred not to reveal their name said that Simon's comments were spot on. There are gaps where self-inflicted wounds are Walmart's biggest risk, a representative tried to bury the story about. A manager who has worked at Walmart for 9 years highlighted my camera bar, which hasn't had cameras since early January. They allowed the merchandise to phase out, but nothing new came in to replace it. This is happening throughout the store, in every store. Some places look like they're going out of business. There should be 72 cameras, but there may only be 12. What should a buyer do to purchase the Soul set? Cameras are clearly not the biggest issue for them right now. Our supply chains will never fully revert to how they were in 2019 because too much has changed. And if the retail behemoth is experiencing volatility in the supply chain, that means everyone else is as well. These trends will continue to accelerate in the near future, and many other retailers will be facing similar challenges. The more we dig, the more problems with Walmart come to light. So, what's your takeaway from this video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you found this video thrilling, make sure to hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.